Thank you. 11 tonight is a presentation by Special Counsel Matt Welsh. And Matt, you're going to talk about Stony Creek Promenade. How are you doing, Matt?
Good. So the mayor asked me to give a brief update on the monetary issues related to Stony Creek. If you recall, back in September of 2014, the board approved a purchase and sale agreement with MEPT, which is a pension fund real estate trust. That closing occurred this past Friday. The village closed at the purchase price of $6,643,517. That was transferred to the account Monday morning. As you may recall, there's been significant funds transferred from the water account to help with the development of the center. $950,000 of this closing is going to reimburse the water fund. The remaining amount of the closing is going to pay down the $25 million loan from Fifth Third Bank. That will leave approximately a little over $19 million left on the loan. Now, what you need to keep in mind is this is only the sale of phase one. There's still 3 other properties that need to be developed. The bank pad, which is the property directly east of Mariano's. The Edgar parcel, which is directly north of Stony Creek. And phase 2, which is west of phase 1. Although these are projections, they're not hard numbers, we believe that with the sale of these 3 properties, the village will bring in an additional $7.8 million, which can be used to pay down the loan further. From that point, we're looking at, I don't know, approximately $12 million left. And from what we're projecting upon the full development of the Stony Creek Promenade is approximately $2 million a year in TIF revenues and sales tax revenue, which will be used to pay off the rest of the Fifth Third loan. We're projecting it confidently that it could be paid off within 15 years.
And that TIF agreement allows us to go up to 23 years, is that correct?
By TIF statute.
TIF
Correct.
statute, yes.
Correct.
Okay, very good.
Right.
Very good,
Matt.
thank you.
Yes.
So when it's all paid off, all that money goes into the general fund, or that
Well,
after 15 years, the $2 million
there's
that you estimate?
Well, there's a TIF account, which is separate from your general fund. And as long as the TIF exists, the property tax revenue, it's called the increment, must go into the TIF account. Now, the sales tax revenue generated from the site will go into the general. It has the ability to go into the general fund. But as long as the Stony Creek Promenade is within a TIF, it will solely go into the TIF fund. It can't be used for general.
Yeah, but when that is paid off, but you expect to be paid in 15 years, then that money goes.
Well,
where?
it will continue to go into the TIF fund, and then it's a legislative decision on the part of the board. If there's further redevelopment that
Okay.
needs to occur in the area, you can do so. If you believe the TIF has served its purpose, you can declare a surplus and distribute it to all the taxing districts, or you can dissolve the TIF.
Thank you, thank you.
So, sorry, just one other question. So, you expect how much in sales tax revenue, and how much in TIF, which is property tax revenue, right? The TIF is
Right.
what would be going into what we would be getting.
When the site is fully developed, we're projecting approximately $2 million a year.
From sales tax and from property
Property
tax
tax.
revenue. Okay.
The phase 1 part of this, Tim, it's a little early in the year because we're just getting property taxes from Cook County. But the sales tax and property tax revenue is about 1.3 million. So
Just phase 1?
is my projection for 2015, just phase 1. So to Matt's point, you have 23 years, and the debt should be paid off in about half that time. And then it'll be a board decision as to what you want to do with that TIF entity.
Okay. So after that, all that money comes to the
Correct.
to the village? Pays for what, streets, what,
Streets, pensions.
okay.
Thank you, Matt.
Yeah,
Trustee
just when
Warner?
Matt, as I listened to your presentation, it sounds to me that this is a very successful TIF. I watched the 5 other TIFs over the years, all successful, but some struggle a little bit to pay down that loan. But this sounds like we'll pay this off pretty quick in the terms of TIFs, right?
Yeah, I don't think it'd be denied that this has become an anchor of the community. It's, you've turned something that was had excessive vacancy, and now it's a vibrant area, and you're going to pay off all of the debt you issued to make it happen within the projected timeline.
Thank you, man.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. We're